Well, hello. What would you expect more than paranormal's acting up tonight? Okay, even with the internet. But anywho, see the lag that's going on in the studio, so we apologize for that. But it's paranormal night, so we're not surprised. That's all I can say. Okay, excuse me. And so, thanks for joining us tonight. There's so many strange things that's going on right about this year, 2024. Man, there's been so many phenomenal, strange things happening, right? So we're gonna get in here and we're gonna talk about maybe a couple of them tonight, and bring in the rest of the team. Tim Harrington, Heartbeat of the South, and every beat of my heart.
Hey
Hi,
mom,
Tim.
hey mom, how's everybody doing?
Oh, well, I think everybody's doing pretty good. I'm gonna get on here in the chat and see. Sassy Sanders here, yeah, she says, hey, yeah, she's doing
Hey,
great.
Sandra.
Oh, I'm always putting in the doggone. Tim, I had copied the link for you. I hope nobody come and join the studio. If you do, we'll just have to not bring them in. Okay, I was trying to bring in what we were covering tonight, and I had that copied, and of course, last minute Tim calls and messes up
Yeah,
my copy I already had copied. And
yeah,
I was
too.
gonna send him another link because he was having trouble. And then I
Yeah,
put the link copy in there. I didn't think about erasing that, right? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So what
I'm
I'm trying
guilty
to
of
get,
that.
that's paranormal's night. You know what else could happen? That's
Hmm.
what we expect. But we like to do the show with her, and we don't like doing it without her. Here she is, Kathy Cece Carson.
Hi, how you
Hey,
doing?
Miss
Hi,
Kathy.
Kathy. How are you? Let's
Good.
see what. Okay, so I'm blocking me.
Oh
Let's see.
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change the text style and make that
Okay.
smaller or something because it's really huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's not helping it. Let's see. We can do. That helped a little bit. Let's see. Boxy, they're so big. Okay, that shut it down a little bit. Let's see if I can change the format. Oops, I totally disappeared. Well, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh,
There we
that's good.
go.
Oh, there
I,
we have it.
I found
Okay.
one.
That's perfect. Yeah. Your face still shows, just your neck doesn't there, Tim.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So anyhow, what have you guys been up to? Kathy, I know you've been doing a whole lot. You've been sending me so many things that's been going on. I found this.
Yeah, I
So,
just been researching. Yeah, I've been like holding tight with all these solar flares going on because they said there were going to be major disruptions and there might have been in other places, but we didn't have it. But of course, then they had the earthquakes, even in the south. Did you feel that over there? They said there were some in the south. No?
no, we didn't feel it
Oh,
over here yet.
well, then it was probably Arizona. I know that. Then after they just made it general, then they said Arizona. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Well, it's been a lot of earthquakes going on in a lot of different places, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I'm not surprised. Like when it happened in New York, they never had one in what so many decades, right? And who
Mm-hmm.
would have thought,
Right.
New York has a lot of strange things going on, true enough, but it hasn't had an earthquake until they had that one,
Mm-hmm.
recently, and I think it was Somalia has had floods that was
Goodbye.
killed killed 300 people.
It was a big
Goodbye
one.
got
Yeah.
flooded.
And yeah, and that's just a count. They don't know, that's not a final count even. So
Hmm.
it's just a whole lot of things going on. I'm trying to share the show in different places. So, Tim, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing a lot of packing, a lot of packing. I'm probably gonna be moving a little bit on down the line.
Hey, congratulations.
Probably.
Ah,
So
a
yeah,
bigger place. A bigger place.
I hope. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it is.
You don't know how much stuff you got until you start packing.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's about
What?
it with me.
Well, you've been patient with that place where you were,
Yeah.
and so I'm glad that you can get out of there. That's
Yes.
the good thing about being a veteran.
Yes.
Uncle Sam will take care of you if you stay on him.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way, but you
It
gotta
will.
stay on him
You got to
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
because he's
on.
not gonna do it voluntarily, right?
No, not at
No,
all.
not even bury you voluntarily.
Still won't.
Hey, we're live. Come and join us. I'll just put a
So Tim,
yeah.
I
Yes.
saw that picture of you and your daughter for graduation. Was that recent or is that
You
an
know,
older?
that's been years ago. I just hadn't
Was it?
changed. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
My
nice.
my daughter is now I think 27. So that was way back when she graduated from high school.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
it was such a
Yeah.
lovely, it was such a beautiful picture to me. I just kept it, and it's been
Hmm.
there.
So
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
only have you one daughter then,
I have
or
one daughter and one son.
wow, you're one of each. You're lucky you got one of
Yeah,
each.
yeah. That's why I quit it. Once I had a daughter and a son, that was it. There wasn't no need to go any further.
It makes
I
sense.
know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you
Mm.
had twins, and then you'd have, and they were the same sex. Yeah, then you'd
I
have to
know,
try.
right?
Well, there's Jules. Hi, Jules. How you doing?
I do.
Hey, Jules.
So how's Zig? Hopefully he's okay. I haven't heard from him, but everybody knows I'm busy, so they don't bother me. And thank you for. But I'll let y'all know when I'm just freed up with time, which will
Mm.
be in about 5 more weeks, and then y'all can like chat with me all day long. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go and get on into it. Kathy, what you got for us? Which is the first one of these that you want to do?
Well,
Kathy gave
I'm
us
not
some
sure.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. Except I know that one happened recently. Let me just read that one because we didn't put that on the screen, but that was
Okay.
the most recent. If you would like me to.
Yeah,
It,
sure.
it's by CBS News, and it said Sun emits its largest X class because that's how they label them by X class flares of the
Oh.
solar cycle, as officials warn bursts from massive some sunspot not done yet. So
Mm.
it was the giant solar explosions of energy and lights aren't over yet. Officials said on Tuesday, which is today, that the sun just emitted another major solar flare and it's the strongest one so far. So they keep getting stronger. That's the thing. And
Mm-hmm.
the latest flare peaked just about 1 p.m. Eastern time, and it had an X class rating of X 8.7. And so they
Whoa.
are the strongest ones, and it sends light and energy and high speed particles into space. So,
Wow.
yeah. So the center said the flare was an R3 or strong flare, meaning it could have caused wide area blackouts of high frequency radio communications for about an hour or so. And so that's what it says. So that's the most recent one. And then I know you had some that you said you'll put on the screen and we
Yeah,
can
I'm
talk.
gonna do that share right now, and then we all can read it together. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And because it was very interesting there, and so let's see what we got here. Okay, it should be coming up shortly. Oh wow. Okay, so let me see if I can
That's kind of
enlarge it.
small, but I can try to pull up what I sent to you because I resent it to me
There
myself.
we go. Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
okay.
All
Is
right.
that
Can
in
y'all read that?
Arabic?
Huh?
I don't
No.
know.
Can you? Tim, get your glasses. Can
I
you read it?
see. I see the start of it. The four solar flares.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up for myself so
Yeah,
we can.
that's the part. That's the
Mhm.
part.
Okay, I got that. It was under
Okay.
the. Mm-hmm.
Let me. You want me to read it because I got the
Yeah.
article here. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Yeah.
get it. Hopefully my phone works. Okay.
Okay,
It's,
now let's show the picture.
well, that
How
one
about
was
that?
that's an older one, but that's when it's, yeah, that's better. That started on Tuesday, another Tuesday. I don't know. I'm a Tuesday child. I was born on Tuesday child. They're supposed to be full of grace, but this is the second
Mm,
one that happened on a Tuesday. April
wow.
23rd is when they started, and it said it was a quadruple solar flare that exploded from the sun's surface, and there is a good
Mm,
chance that there could be outbursts again. They said, and but it was an exceptionally rare one because it was a
wow.
quadruple solar flare. And what that means is it exploded from 4 different points across the sun's surface at almost the same time. So the
Mm,
components of this interconnected explosive tetrade may have also launched a solar storm towards Earth, which could potentially slam into the planet. So I know when these were going on, we did have bad weather in New Mexico, and they were giving us warnings of, and there's even warnings of hail now. So
hmm.
since it started, so but anyway, it says here, let's see, a large loop of plasma suspended. You can see that in the photo, right?
Right.
Above
Mm-hmm.
the solar surface. And it's located in between those 3 dark patches.
Mm,
And the blast sites were each separated by hundreds of thousands of miles. And the area between them covered about a third of the solar surface facing Earth. That's not good.
wow.
So the concurrent blasts were part of one single eruption known as a sympathetic solar flare, they call it.
Well, I
And so,
wonder why is it blue?
yeah, I don't know. I don't
Maybe.
know.
I
But
don't
it,
know.
it does say one more thing. Maybe this will answer something. This type of solar outburst happens when sunspots or filaments are invisibly linked by massive magnetic field loops that
Hmm.
arcs above the solar surface. And when one detonates, the other quickly follows.
Mm.
So, sympathetic flares usually are linked to at least 2
Oh,
flares.
look, it's moving.
It is?
Look at the
Yeah.
Oh,
screen.
it is.
Look
So,
at
and
that. That is something else, isn't it?
well, then there's such a thing as sympathetic flares, and if they had 4 of them, and sympathetic flares are normally 2, then that's double the amount, right?
Well, this is actually real time. See the clock
Mhm.
moving?
Oh, okay. It's real time.
Yeah.
Really? How'd you do that?
I don't know. It's paranormal night.
That is super cool. When you said it was moving, I thought you meant the photograph. I didn't think you meant the
No,
sunspots.
look at the clock ticking. It's
Holy
moving.
crow. Oh my goodness.
It's moving in real time.
That's awesome.
Isn't that
Huh?
something?
Yeah, it
Wow.
is.
So that means it's still out there.
Well, yeah, it's going to continue. It hasn't stopped. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll go on for, you know.
Wow, that was
Mhm.
really something. I mean, and it's so pretty and blue. I wonder why it's blue.
Yeah. And
I,
anyway,
I
that's,
like that serene blue though. You know, that's the color
oh,
that's
yeah.
called serene blue because it's not aqua, it's not navy, it's not sky. And so
Oh,
it's
okay.
called serene, SERENE for calm.
Yeah.
I
Well, see,
love that color.
my daughter actually captured the Northern Lights when this was going on.
Oh,
Um,
this is send you pictures. That's why you just send us
oh, I
pictures.
will. I'll send it next time. I'm sorry, I forgot about. I thought about it after. I should have sent you her picture. What happened is she captured the green of the Northern Lights, but she couldn't see it visually. You could only capture it with a camera, but it was so vibrant, and you could see that, and the stars. from the sky were reflecting in the ocean because she lives on Cape Cod. So they were
Yeah, they
reflecting.
said that. I remember they said the stars are supposed to show in the ground.
Yeah, really? I never heard that before. That was like, I never heard that. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there was supposed to be some waves. There was some white waves that, like when it was moving
Mm-hmm.
into the eclipse, when it was moving, they said it was white waves that was also going across the earth on the ground where people
Oh
were
my,
standing, white lines.
oh my goodness.
And that
Wow.
we well, I tell you what Tim and I did. We put some. We cut us some solar eclipse water. We put
Mm-hmm.
bottles out, and I'm here to tell you that those bottles were really powerful. That water has power in it, man.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, it does, and because I was like a little energetic bunny. My arms had been getting hurt. Tim was helping me with my flower garden. We were doing working in the yard for Mother's Day. That was my gift. He
Hmm.
was helping me work in the yard, and we did my flower bed. And my arms were beginning to hurt, and my back was beginning to hurt, and so um, oh, I got your other flares too. I actually have three, so
Oh,
we're
you
gonna.
do have the other ones? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the one that was orange and yellow, I got that one. So you can go ahead and be finding that one. I'll show it next.
Yeah, let me
After
see.
after I share my story about my solar power water.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and so um, I had just I had taken it up and put it on the porch because I had put it out the night before, and so I was telling Tim. No, he was actually cutting the yard, and I decided I was resting. So I decided I was thirsty. I said, well, I'm not gonna go in the house and get some water. I'm just gonna drink my solar water that's here. So I opened my bottle and what's that humming?
Sorry, that was my sorry.
Oh, is it you? Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
okay.
Well, paranormal night. Okay.
I know, right?
So I decided to drink me some water, my solar water. And
Mhm.
I'm trying to tell you, and this is the honest truth. As the old folks say, as God is my witness,
Mm.
within about 5 minutes, all of my pain was gone and I was energized again.
Yep.
So I was like, wow. And then I did not have any after effects because normally when I work in my garden, I'll hurt for like 2 or 3 days. I did
Mm.
not do that this time. And all I had was probably like the equivalent of, mm, uh, shoot, about an eighth of a glass of water. I didn't drink that
Oh,
much of it. I still got a whole and I have a 32-ounce liter. So I still got a lot of it left. And so Tim said, well, and so I told Tim, I said, I wish I had put out me more bottles. I should
Yeah.
have put out more.
Yeah.
And he said, well, you mix it with your moon water. I said, now that's a good idea. So that's what I will be doing. So
oh,
now let's
good.
get to Kathy's other presentation that she brought for us. This is a good one too. I like the colors in this one as well.
The orange one? Okay.
Yes, this is an orange one.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at another orange one on that same site because it gave me an extension and it said that the same monster group of sunspots, which is called active sunspot spot region 3664 and measures more than 15 Earths wide, is
Mm.
responsible for both last week's X2 point 2 flares and today's X8.7 flares. And it
Ah.
said the grouping has spat out numerous other X class flares over the past several days, but it will soon be entirely out of view of our planet. So we won't have to worry about those ones, I guess,
Mm.
as
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
much. And maybe those aren't even showing anymore. So
They are pretty though.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are. They are. And yeah, and so it says they occur when magnetic field lines. And you mentioned that the waves had lines in them, which is interesting. They must
Yeah.
have been like magnetic field lines that they
I
were
bet
capturing.
that's what they were. Yeah.
In the sun's atmosphere tangle and snap. And so when they tangle and snap, they release large amounts of excessive energy and
Mm-hmm.
powerful X rays, which I don't know
Mm.
if that's good. I'm glad we're far away from the sun, and
Mm-hmm.
ultraviolet radiation. Um,
Mm.
and then these twisted lines emerge from sunspots, darker, cooler regions on the sun's surface that form when magnetic fields from deep within our star push up to the surface. See how those are darker? There's
Mm-hmm.
darker down there. So
Yeah.
I think that's what was happening there with the orange ones. But I think
Wow.
they're out of view with us right now. So thank
Well,
goodness.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's so strange. There's been so many strange things happening with the Earth that they may have. There may be some more solar things that's gonna come, and they're not gonna know about it until like at like the last minute. You know what I mean? And then
Well, yeah.
they'll be announcing it on the news and things. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You
Well,
know,
what
it's
they're worried about is, I'm sorry, is
no, go
that
ahead, go ahead.
a strand of the sun is just going to break off and come towards us. That's what they're worried about.
mm-hmm,
So, yeah, and it could happen, you know. Good.
Yeah. You know,
Hmm.
I listened to a lady. She's an astrologist amongst other things, Miss Dolores Tucker. Now, what she said was that the old Earth is dying and it's a new Earth emerging.
ooh,
Yeah, and she
wow,
said this a couple of, I want to say about 2 months ago.
yeah,
Yeah, it didn't make a whole
wow.
lot of sense then, but now
But
that
it
we
is
have all
now
of these,
because of all these floods and
yeah,
earthquakes. And what's going on with these barges running in the bridges? Another barge just ran into the Texas bridge today in Texas and
Really?
broke a piece of it off. And now these people, there's an island or something on the other side of this bridge, and it's like a population of people that live on this island. They use this bridge to get to the other side of the territory of this between the bodies of water.
yeah, catch
Mm-hmm.
ferry,
So now all these people are stuck over there on the island because they can't use the bridge, and they're saying they don't know how they're going to survive because they don't have a way now to go and get food,
hmm,
water,
yeah,
or anything. And
yeah,
this is like the third ship bars that is running to bridges.
yeah. That's the downsides of staying on an island when all you have is the ferry to get across.
Yeah, they don't even have a ferry because this is a long, big Texas bridge. It's
Oh
like the
man,
main highway bridge,
oh my,
just like in Baltimore.
yeah,
Yeah, except the people are stuck on one side. I mean, you got people stuck on both sides because it's got this big body of water.
right,
But this particular place, which is in Texas, I didn't even know Texas had islands, but they said that this is like an island territory. I don't know. I guess it's got a couple of 100,000 people that live on it,
Wow. That's big.
and so now they're like stuck
Hmm.
because they never thought about having a ferry for transporting from one side to the other side of the body of water.
yeah,
Paranormal week.
yeah,
that's
They should
that's
have
all we're
thought
gonna
of,
say. Paranormal week.
yeah. They should have thought of that, I would have to say. They must
Excuse me.
not
yeah,
have an emergency evacuation team. They must not.
right, yeah, because doing it the ferry way was the older ways. Uh,
Hmm.
but you would still think that they would have that as a backup, but apparently
Exactly.
not.
You always need a backup. Gosh.
Yeah,
Were there any veterans on the
Oh
island?
my.
Maybe they weren't paying
Well,
attention.
I saw that this afternoon. This as soon as I
Mhm.
got off work, I was watching, catching up on the news, what have you, and I was like, "What? What's going on with these barges running into the bridge foundations? You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
You know,
crazy."
it's so much that's going on with Mother Earth. I don't think that they have an explanation for it because it's not giving any forewarning. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah. So they don't even really have a clue of what's going on. We're talking about your CIA, et cetera, et cetera.
And police crashes in Memphis. We've had like almost 400 police crashing cars, police
Mm-hmm.
cars this year already,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even a half a year gone. Why
Yeah.
Mm.
can't they drive? Why can't they?
Well,
Uh,
that's a result. You know, they're hiring officers right out of high school now. Um, I think that may play a part in it. You know what I mean? You know,
mm-hmm.
yeah, they give you a little training on it, but they don't give you a training for every scenario.
Right,
Um,
because they don't have much experience driving at that age.
absolutely,
You need
absolutely,
experience.
and much less along driving at high speeds.
And then
Yeah,
the
Right.
but and it, but the majority, not the majority of them, I will say, but a lot of them when they show the pictures,
yeah,
it's just like they just ran into a telegraph post or a brick wall. No other cars, vehicles were involved. So I'm thinking like they saw something, something, like alien something,
You
yeah,
never know. There has to be another explanation, but being official like that, they can't talk about it.
No, they can't talk about it, but they may have seen things. Something had to cause them to be that distracted that they,
But
lost control of the car, or the spaceship took control of the vehicle or something.
you never know. You
yeah.
never know. Because
I'm,
they
I'm
do.
just look. I'm just looking for those guys to show up at any moment now.
The aliens.
Yeah,
I know,
any
Tim.
given day it can happen.
But I hope they know that we are their friends.
Well,
The Pearl's Paranormal team are your friends,
yeah.
y'all, when y'all come down.
Let's do an alien flag just to make sure, like in the background. So when they
Well,
watch
you know,
this,
Yeah,
oh, we're alien.
I
We're
might be able,
alien.
I might be able to put one in my backyard, right?
Oh, okay.
well, you know, I've heard it said that uh, they're more afraid of us because we do no harm. They're
We
not.
do.
Yeah, we. You know, they say that we are the destruction of our own selves.
Right.
Hmm.
For us,
Yeah.
mass
Well,
destruction.
yeah, because if they come down here, the first thing they're gonna do is call the armies, National Guard,
Yeah.
all four or five branches of the military, and have them shooting
Yeah,
at them and trying to kill them rather than trying to communicate with them.
yeah,
Yeah. Just like the 50s movies. Remember
That's why
those?
they won't
yeah,
come, because they know they're gonna be met with hostility.
yeah. But they're so advanced. Our our technology compared to their technology would be like us being back in the wild wild west, and
Hmm.
them being in
But
this
then
day
they
and age.
don't want to destroy us; they want to help us.
They do.
But they can't come down because they know they're going to be met with hostility. So they don't feel like it's worth it for them to be getting, even minor injuries,
Mm,
because they would be forced to fight back in order to protect themselves, and that would destroy so much of humanity. And that's not what their purpose is. Their purpose is to help
yeah. But,
humanity.
but you know they always spoon feed us with these movies, and we've seen numerous of movies where uh, they came to invade,
Well, I
right?
like to see the movies, but I've never been spoon fed by those movies because I've been seeing them ever since I was a kid.
Right,
And
right,
it doesn't bother me. I know that that's not what they're about.
right, right. I just think they don't know what's going on. I think that, like I said, any day, at any point, at any time, uh, They're going to show up. Because one thing about it, whatever agreement that they had, that agreement doesn't stand anymore. We know that much as a people because of all the sightings that are being are found and saw.
So what are they going to come down and do, Tim?
I don't know.
Well,
I
they
don't
might just
know.
stay, just like stay stationed there and
Yeah,
just
right.
down.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it would be safer for them to do that.
Well,
yeah,
they already observe us. They've been observing us for
Yeah,
every.
but we haven't observed them to that level. So,
yeah.
Oh
but if it
no!
was to happen where it just like this huge craft just like hovered over, like all over
Right.
all the major cities and stuff like that. But then
Like the
again,
movie,
yeah,
but it won't
then
make. But that's my point exactly. They won't do that simply because they know they're going to be met with firepower and nuclear bombs and all that kind of stuff, which
but
is
they
totally
yeah,
unnecessary.
but they have force fields. It's
Yeah,
not going to affect them.
yeah. They're way
Um,
advanced than we are.
But the
yes,
thing about it is,
it
if
will
it
destroy
bounces
them.
off of their force field, it's still
Oh
gonna
yeah,
fall down here on Earth and hurt other people.
Yes,
right.
it will be self destruction because you can't fire a nuclear weapon and not have the
Fallout.
aftermath that
It's
comes with
gonna
it.
be some fallout for us down here.
Yeah,
See what
Well,
I'm
see, I
saying?
think a lot of the government officials already know and they've communicated with them. So I don't think that they will go to that level anymore.
Well, yeah, they
They might
got
have done it in the 50s, but I don't
they,
think they would do that now.
they actually have aliens here. There's a big mountain of
yeah, they
Yeah.
will.
underground in Colorado that's kind of like Stargate.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Where they actually have aliens stationed. You know, the ones that they've captured. They didn't. The ones that they captured alive, they didn't kill them. That's where we get our technology from.
well, that's
You
what I
know.
said. That's what I was saying. I think over the years and decades, they had an agreement, but I don't
Mm.
think that agreement stands anymore. And the reason being, you can remember the the government has never told us anything about them as long as we know they exist, right?
Hmm.
However, they're uncovering secret files. Some of them, they're pretty much letting us know that we're going to see more sightings of them. I just think that at some point, at some time, and not long ago, that the understanding that they had no longer existed. I could be wrong, but we got to
Yeah,
look at
But you
everything.
could be right too.
could
Who
be
Yeah.
was that
right.
that used to say that? I could be wrong, but I could be right.
I don't
I think
know.
there's a song like that. Yeah, I remember a song
I
like
think
that.
you're right, Kathy. Well, let's take a break and then
Okay.
we will come back and do part two of Kathy's presentation. She presented us with some very good things tonight.
All
All right,
right.
y'all. Thanks for tuning in with us. I don't know what's wrong with the studio. It's like paranormal night. I'm not getting any stats, but I do know that they are watching us on 5 platforms.
Mm.
I can tell that. But anyhow, we don't worry about that either. Let's take a break.
All right.
We'll see what it looks like tomorrow night. And then I can, if I see stats tomorrow night, and I can't see stats tonight, I'll know it's because they know we talking about them.
Hi there. I am Sybil Marie Presley from Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Monday, December 18, 2023, and I'm so excited to tell you about Live Good's Super Reds powder. I just love it. It gives me energy, and it's helping to build my immune system. It keeps me heart healthy, and it causes me to have more nitric oxide in my system, which is very good for you. I just love my Super Reds powder. And if you get up and go, got up and went, then you can purchase Super Reds powder today. Go to shoplivegood.com/Sybil Presley. That's shoplivegood.com/Sybil Presley. SYBILPRESLEY. shoplivegood.com/Sybil Presley and get your Super Reds powder today. And also, I would like to know, do you like making money and saving money? Either or? Well, me, I want to save money and make money. So I signed up with Live Good to become an affiliate. And what an affiliate is, you can join the business for $40, only $40. It's $40, 40, plus $9.95 monthly membership, and you get to purchase your products at a very excellent discount. So I like being an affiliate because I'm so excited, number one, to tell everybody about the Super Reds powder. Plus, Live Good has a lot of other products too. And when you refer your friends to your website, then you can go into your back office and see how much money you make. I just love it. So it'll change my life, and it's so easy to be excited about this wonderful product. What I do, I like to take them out in the morning. So I get me like an 8-ounce glass of water and put like a little scoop in there, stir it up, and then drink it. It tastes so delicious. So I just wouldn't be without my Super Reds. And if you want some more information about these wonderful Live Good products, then you can also contact me at 901-643-1982. That's 901-643-1982. Let's get together and have a Super Reds powder party. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
I have been trying to get Sybil to look into the camera for 11 years. I never know why she's always looking upside the wall and everywhere but where she should be looking at to the audience, right? Anyway, let's bring in the rest of the team and let's get back to our show tonight. All
I
right,
think she's
Kathy.
just thinking. Her tinker's thinking. Yeah, that's how she thinks.
I guess so. You're right. Okay, so let's look at our last presentation here. And this time we got a video that we're going to watch, Kathy. It appears that we do, and I'm going to make it just a little bigger. Actually, this says, oh, Kathy, it's in Espanol. Anyway, this is your triangle.
Yeah.
Your master triangle. We'll watch the video and then you can tell us about it. How about that?
Okay. Sure.
Because this is in Espanol and I can't read that.
Okay.
Oh, there's nothing saying, so I guess you could talk now.
Oh, all right.
Oh, there it goes. I see it. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a spaceship. That's a triangle. That's not a triangle. That's a spaceship.
Yeah, it's
That's
going
what that
like.
is.
Is that a volcano it's coming out of?
There's a volcano down on the ground.
Right.
But that was a spaceship.
Yeah, you're right, because it's going on a certain trajectory. It's a trajectory.
Yeah, it was.
It's just
Let's
not.
see if I can
going
get
on.
back to that.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see. I might not get back to it.
See how they
I want to
trying to
see that again.
see how they trying to do us. We know there's a
What do you mean,
space.
Jim?
We know there's a spaceship. Well, why are they talking about a triangle? That's not what that was.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
they
Yeah.
probably have to say that. The
You
government probably regulates them.
think?
Yeah,
That was a
serious.
spaceship. I'm going to my email and I'm going to pull that one up again so we can see that again because that was clearly a spaceship. And I don't know
Yeah.
why
But
they want to tell us any different. They put it on a fake title. Kathy, tell us what the article says while I pull this up again.
Okay, well, was the video on Coast to Coast or iHeart? Because both of them had it, but it probably was Coast to Coast, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it says
I think it was coast to coast.
massive
I think it
glowing
was coast to
triangle.
coast.
Oh, okay. Massive glowing triangle filmed over volcano in Mexico. A massive glowing triangle was recently filmed cruising over a Mexican volcano that has been the site of multiple peculiar sorry peculiar UFO sightings in the past. However, this particular anomaly ultimately had a down to earth explanation. That's what it said. Didn't look like it. The strange scene was reportedly captured last Wednesday evening by a camera that watches over the active volcano, and it's called Papo Catapeti. That's what it's called, Papo Catapeti. And, and it sounds Mayan. In years past, the same live stream has picked up a variety of unusual aerial phenomena at that location, which has been theorized in some kind of alien base. So it just says check out the odd video and find out more on the story here. And then I don't know. I didn't know there was a here, but let me see. Wow. Okay.
The alien
Oh,
base.
so it
yeah.
does say more. It does say more.
Hmm.
As such, when a capture of Wednesday's weird webcam sighting was posted on social media, the video spread like wildfire online, with many pointing to the scene as evidence that there is something outerworldly going on at Papakata Pede. Alas, in this instance, the proverbial extraterrestrial hypothesis quickly fell apart when it was determined that, based on the time and location of the event, the glowing triangle is almost certainly a Chinese rocket heading up into space.
Yeah, right. Now I can't
Yeah.
even find it. It hid from me. Now I can't even
Yeah,
find it
it
again.
happens like that.
Wow.
But they said that is a non-sighting area. Um, it just behooved me of why they would just point that one out.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
I'm looking for this again. This does not make sense. It just hid. It won't let me find it again. Isn't that crazy,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
That is
Hmm.
Mother
okay.
Earth is definitely trying to tell us about.
Paranormal day.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Earth is
I just
definitely.
want to see it again for myself, and now it won't let me.
Yeah.
It's hiding. How
Yeah.
weird is that?
Yeah. It's a lot going on. So the Earth is the universe is definitely telling us something's going on. And
Mm-hmm.
these are things
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
have neither never happened or it's been ages ago. Um, and it seems like they're happening back to back to back, if not simultaneously.
I
Exactly.
see.
Hmm. Did you find
I
it?
can't. No, and I'm just upset about why it just disappeared.
Well,
And I mean, the whole email is gone, Kathy. Can you
oh,
believe that?
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
can
I
believe
can.
it. it,
Oh
it
my
That,
happens all the
God.
time with
Now
that.
I can see the photo. I see the one with the photo, with just the photo, but I can't find the YouTube
I
video.
guess you weren't supposed to share it. I guess they didn't want us to, but it's
I'm,
too late. You already did. So but
I
you can
already
have to watch.
did.
You have to watch the video again to watch it.
Replay.
I'm going. I'm gonna look on YouTube now. I'm gonna do a YouTube search so I can see if I can
you
see it.
you know,
What
with
was it
all this,
called, Kathy? Massive triangle. SSIDE
Massive,
triangle.
massive triangle over
GRE.
Mexico.
And that's where is that your Mexico where you are?
No, it's
Where you
Mexico.
are?
I mean, New Mexico. That's different. It's a different country. Mexico. It's where the Mayans were. Mayans.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, where the Mayans were,
Yeah, even that mountain
because
looks like a
it
Mayan.
was in Spanish. It had a Spanish. Um. Hmm. I can't even find it on YouTube.
That's
That's
crazy.
ridiculous.
yeah, they
I
just
mean, I
all
just
the
put in
time.
the massive triangle over Mexico, and now it's gone,
Well, that's what they do.
totally gone.
You see it,
But
and then
I
they're
found
gone.
another one. I found something else that's interesting
Well,
while I was looking for that. So maybe that's what it wanted me to do. Maybe it
sometimes.
disappeared so I could show this one.
Yeah,
Hold on
sometimes.
just a minute. Watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna bring the screen up. I'm gonna share this. Somebody with their phone. It looks like. Let me hit share. This is weird, and it has some sound to it too. So I want to make sure it's people talking on it. I'm gonna see if I can share it with the sound so we can hear it. Okay, this one is coming up. I'm gonna see if I can start it from the beginning. I gotta go back and start it from the beginning. Try to anyway. It's not coming up, is it?
No,
No,
don't
not
look
so
like it.
far.
What is going on with these doggone? What is going on with these? Do y'all hear anything?
We
No,
don't see anything.
that's
Okay,
weird.
hold on.
Maybe they cloaked the video.
Something happened.
The government cloaked it so we can't see it.
Yeah, something like that, huh?
Yeah, because they know how to cloak.
Okay, we're seeing.
There it goes. I got it.
Okay.
Is it a video?
I kept hearing something. There we go. Can y'all
It's
see
so
it?
small still, but
It's a video, but now there it goes.
it looks like a person, like an alien person. Kneeling down. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Grabbing, like grabbing something like an alien cloud. It does. He looks like he has a head and everything. And legs. I don't know. And a butt.
And a beard.
It depends. Everyone sees things differently, but it looks like a
You,
like an alien, like a person.
Now,
And
this was in Kentucky.
well, there's a car
Now
there.
they said that was in
There's a car
Yeah,
there.
they said that was in Kentucky. They said that was in Kentucky. Okay, so I just stopped
If
sharing. So, um,
if you think that's spooky, there's a new video that came out. This guy had a shed in his backyard. He had a huge backyard, and he saw this young
mm,
man that was in his 20s walking back to the garage, to the barn
Mhm.
back there.
mm,
So he went in, and he didn't come out for a minute. So a minute went
mm.
past or whatnot. When he finally came out, this guy was an older gentleman in his 50s.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow, that's strange. That's strange.
I had never
I
seen
think
one.
somebody went in there and put on some masquerade,
It didn't seem
and
like
then came out.
it didn't
That's
seem
what they
like
did.
that's what they did.
Yeah, people, you'd be surprised at what people will go to, what lengths they go to now to try to get a viral video, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah,
sounds like he had time to put on masquerade while he was in there, and
it's,
then come
now
out
that's
as an old
possible.
person.
It's room for
Hmm.
possibility. Yeah,
I wouldn't believe that one,
yeah,
but that one right there, that was kind of. Mm. Well, thank you, Kathy. Those are some great
yeah.
Yeah.
presentations.
Nice.
I know the audience enjoyed them. Let's see, there's a chat in here. Let's see where it came from. Oh, it's mine. Richard was watching, and I told him hi. Yeah. Okay. So, Tim, closing comments on this crazy night. Our paranormal nights always be fun because we always have something happens unexpected, right?
Yeah,
I mean, or something messing with our text, right? Our studio.
yeah,
Because
uh,
no stats are showing tonight.
yeah.
Isn't it weird?
You know, the only thing,
But we have been on vacation, so I don't know.
yeah. I mean, the only thing I can say is buckle up, world. Uh, I have a feeling that we ain't seen nothing yet. So
We
just
ain't
hang
seen nothing
on
yet.
and hold tight and brace for whatever's coming down the line.
Kathy.
I'd say if it doesn't make you anxious, question everything. That's what I would say, because there's so many things hidden from us. You know, you can't just accept it the way it is. It's just
Mhm,
not. It's the way of the world. They're always trying to hide stuff from us.
mhm.
So,
Hmm.
you know, even simple stuff. So they're
Yeah,
gonna hide the bigger stuff, right?
right.
Well, I'm going to end it on a fun note.
Okay.
I was flipping, trying to find something to watch on Sunday, and what I was looking for wouldn't come up. But what did come up was an old movie that I don't know if you guys may have seen it or not, but with oh God, what's his name? George. Anyway, the name of the movie is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
George Clooney.
George
George.
Clooney. Yes, yes, yes. Tim, did you ever see it?
I don't believe that I have.
Anyway, I was married at the time that movie came out. My last husband, and we both loved that movie so much that we went out looking for the song, or when they were singing on the stage, "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" And we like went to like 3 or 4 different record stores back then because that was like, oh, it had to be in the 90s, late 90s, right, when it came out. And you could only buy cassettes, I believe it was. And they didn't have the single. We had to buy the whole album. But anyway, I don't even remember who the name of the band was because you know that wasn't George Clooney singing, right? So I'm gonna end a paranormal show, which is out of the normal, with singing this song, not the whole song, just the main chorus. And it's country western, Kathy. You know what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was a soul kind of country dude.
Yeah,
He was old when he became famous. When until George did that song for him.
exactly. And it's like, I am a man and of constant sorrow. I sing trouble below my days. I'm something from old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
You did a good job.
Okay,
Yeah, you did
But
a good
I
okay.
love that song. I can't remember the third line. I think he said he was leaving Kentucky, but I know the main two lines on that. So after I saw the movie, y'all, I was running around the house singing that first two lines all day long.
All day
And
long.
my dog was like, woof, 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 woof. So I thought I would end that on a fun note tonight.
All
Hey,
right.
listen, guys, we thank you guys so much for tuning in with us and keeping us company for tonight. So we will be back tomorrow night, and with politics, ooh, I know you say, well, that's all you're hearing these days. It's true. It is all we're hearing these days, but it still needs to be talked about. Okay? But nobody talks about it like we do. We always make it fun, right? Don't we, team?
Always.
All right, then. That's our time for the night. We thank you all. We love you. And we wish you a good night. We'll see you on tomorrow night. Bye.
All
Good
right.
Bye.
night.